Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Champion Strategy Competitive Exam Preparation. This channel will be helpful for each and every aspirants who is studying for competitive exams conducted by various PSUs, SSC, JEE, RRB, NTPC, Railway and various banking exams. Today I am going to start a new series in which I will teach quantitative aptitude in simple and easy way, and also tell you some tricks so that you can handle the problems in very short time in the exam. If you follow the series sincerely, I assure you that every student's learning on this platform will be able to solve and handle every problem in exam and will never forget the concept which I told you. Today I'll cover the basic of work and time. Here I will cover each and every type under work and time. I will explain each type by solving the problems with two approaches. First approach is basic explanation and second approach is your favorite approach, that is shortcut trick. So टाइम एंड वर्क के बारे में डिटेल्स में डिस्कशन आज शुरू करते हैं. फर्स्ट हम देखेंगे पूरा बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट डिटेल में मैं आपको बता दूंगा. उसके बारे में जो कोई जनरल अप्रोच है वो मैं आपको डिटेल में बता दूंगा. बेसिक फॉर्मूला कौन सा यूज़ करना है उसके बारे में भी डिटेल में बता दूंगा. कौन कौन से टाइप के प्रॉब्लम्स एग्जाम में पूछे जाते हैं उसके बारे में एक आइडिया दे दूंगा और शॉर्टकट ट्रिक्स बता दूंगा. आप ये वीडियो सीरीज पूरे देखने के बाद मैं गारंटी देता हूँ कि आपको टाइम एंड वर्क में कोई दिक्कत महसूस नहीं होगी. सो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. सो कंसिडर टू पर्सन ए एंड पर्सन बी. पर्सन ए टेक्स 10 days to complete a project and person B takes 15 days to complete a project. Completing a project is some work. You can take any work. Okay. So time required to complete work is different for person A and person B. What we can conclude from this, that person A, what we can conclude, I'll write here, wait, that person A, that speed of person A of doing work is greater than speed of person B. Okay. So I'll tell you one approach, simple approach. If you understand that approach, you'll understand time and work in a clear way. So see this slide. Consider 10-kilometer distance. We have to travel 10-kilometer distance and we have three modes of transportation. First mode of transportation is car, second mode is bicycle, and third mode is by walk. So by car we need 10 minutes to travel 10 kilometer of distance. By bicycle we need 20 minutes to travel 10 kilometer of distance, and by walk we need 30 minutes to travel 10 kilometer of distance. What we can conclude from this, that when we travel by car, our speed is 1 kilometer per minute, that is speed is greater when we travel by car than by bicycle or by walk. Here speed is important factor or important parameter which decides how much time it will take to travel 10 kilometer of distance. Here in this case, if we consider 10 kilometer of distance as a work, like we treat 10 kilometer of distance as work, and we treat this mode of transportation, that is car, bicycle and walk, that different methods of to do work, and these sections as time, then speed defines or speed signifies which method requires how much time. So same approach is used in time and work. In next slide I'll show the rate of doing work. So see here, speed approach is used similarly in time and work, that is rate of doing work equal to total work whatever it may be, so total work divided by time. Okay, that give you rate of doing work. This formula is most important formula in time and work. you need to calculate rate of doing work always, so that from rate of doing work you can calculate any unknown parameter like total time required to do some work. Okay, so here in this case, if person A takes 10 days to complete a project P and person B takes 15 days to complete a project P, so rate of doing work for person A is P by 10, that is total work upon now time, that is 10 days. Therefore rate of doing work for person A is P by 10, uh, and rate of doing work for person B is P by 15. So this is the basic details, this is base of the work and time. If you understand this base, you can solve any problem in simpler way. So I'll tell you which type of problem will be asked in the exams. Let's see. These type of problems are asked in the exam. If A and B are working together to do a work, here A and B are working alone on this project. Individually they require 10 days for person A, and for person B requires 15 days to complete project. If both person A and person B work together to complete the work, then how much time will they require? This is the first type of problem which will be asked in the exam. Second type of problem is that if A and B are working alternatively, it means on first day A will do some part of work or some part of this whole work, and B will do some part of this work on next day. So how much time will they need to complete the work? How much day will they need to complete the work? This is second type of problem. And third type of problem is that if A work for some days and B continues to complete work, that means for in this case a com a completes whole work in 10 days, but in some cases but in some cases if A work only for 5 days, then remaining work needs to completed by B, then how much day will they need to complete the work together? This is third type of problem. And fourth type of problem is that if A and B are working together for some days and A ran away and vice versa, so how much time will they need to complete the work in this case also? In all the cases, we need to calculate the time required to complete the work. This is most common. These four types of questions are the most common questions which will be asked in any competitive exams. So focus on these questions. So I'll tell you the detailed solution of these questions in with basic knowledge. So person A takes 10 days, okay, person B takes 15 days to complete the work individually. So as per our knowledge, rate of doing work for person A is P by 10 and rate of doing work for person B is P by 15. So, if both of them are working together to complete the work, you must add the rate of work, that is rate of doing work of A and B to get the combined rate of doing work. Focus here. I'll repeat again. You must add the rate of doing work, that is rate of A and rate of B. You must add the rate of doing work of A and rate of doing work of B to get the combined rate of doing work. So combined rate of doing work is what? P by 10 plus P by 15 equals to P by 6. This is the combined rate of doing work of that is when A and B are working together, they will work with combined rate of work, that is P by 6. Okay, here their rate of doing work is increases because of addition of both the rates. So total time required to complete the work is reduces because time and work are in inverse proportion. Just like if we increase the speed of vehicle, we require less time to travel distance. Similarly, uh, in this case, if we increase the speed of doing work, how we can increase the speed of doing work? By when A and B are working together, automatically the speed of doing work, that is rate of doing work, increases. How? That it gets added, that's p by 10 plus p by 15 equals to p by 6. So time required to complete the work reduces to 6 days. How we conclude that time required to complete the work reduces to 6 days? Here, rate of doing work is what? P by 6. So, what's our formula here? Rate of doing work is total work upon time. Total work is constant, project P. So, project P, and just a second, rate equals to total work upon time. Okay, so here 6 sign here this 6 gives us that mm, time or days required to complete the work when A or B are working together. This is the detailed solution of first type of problem. I'll tell you the shortcut trick which will be useful to you to get quick results, so that you don't need to follow all these methods. Let's go to shortcut trick. Perfect shortcut tricks. Listen here carefully and note down this trick so that you can implement it in exams to get the results very quickly. Our problem statement is same, that person A takes 10 days to complete a work and person B takes 15 days to complete a work. Okay, in first column, persons, you should mention all the persons. If there are if number of persons are greater than 2, that is B, C, D, then you should mention all the number of persons in first column and their individual time requirement in second column. Here in this case, A requires 10 days, B requires 15 days. So in second column I mention the number of in second column I mention time required for the person to do the whole work. Okay, to do the whole work. Okay, uh, so we can assume in third column, we can assume any number of total work. That is, so you can assume manufacturing a chair. So A required 10 days to manufacture 30 units of chair and B requires 15 days to manufacture 30 units of chair. You can assume any number of chairs here, but I'll recommend that you should take the LCM of 10 and 15 here, so that your so that the problem will be simple. For simplicity of solution, you can assume LCM here, or you can directly multiply 15 and 10 and take that multiplication as your total work here. 150 as your total work. 150 chairs needs to be manufactured by A, and uh, so to manufacture 30 units, first I'll tell you the solution of 30 units, and then I'll explain you how can we assume any number as our work and still the solution remains same. So first concentrate here. When we A required 10 days to manufacture 30 units of chair and B requires 15 days to manufacture 30 units of chair. Note, please note here that we have assumed total work to 30 units. You can assume 60, 90, 100, any number. So in fourth column, rate of doing work is calculated as per our formula, that is total work upon time, that is 30 by 10 is 3 units per day is rate of doing work of person A, and 30 by 15 equals to 2 units per day. This is the rate of doing work of person B. So combined rate of doing work of person A and B is what? 3 unit per day plus 2 unit per day equals to 5 units per day. This is the combined rate of unique work, right? So time required to complete the work together is nothing but total work upon per day work per day work, that is combined rate of work. So 30 by 5 equals to 6 days is the time required to complete the work. So here in this example, if you have any doubts, please comment it down.